Okay, so we changed the environment a little bit because I wanted to be at the same level as my client, and the video had stopped working before. But make sure the last thing you're checking Shiva is at 12 minutes and 18 seconds. Just going to continue on. So I did talk to Sienna about her lab results, and I was going to go ahead and check circulation in QPA. So, Sienna, you can lay down, you can put your legs up. And so I'm just going to be checking your pulses again. And just pulses seem strong and regular. And I'm just going to check your cap refills. Cap refills less than 3 seconds on both sides. And so she is laying down, and I would typically check the cap refills on her feet as well. But for time's sakes, we're not going to do it right now. And just checking for skin turgor as well. And skin turgor seems a little bit poor, showing signs of dehydration. And time out. Showing signs of dehydration and time in. Sienna, can I just ask you to open your mouth a little bit? And just checking around your mouth and time out. I'm checking for her mucous membranes to see if they're dry or moist, and any tooth decay might have happened from purging. So I see that her mucous membrane is a little bit dry, and her teeth have some tooth decay from purging. And so continuing on, Sienna, I would like for you to just tell me a little bit about what you ate this morning.
I had 2 glasses of water.
Okay. Sorry, time out. Self-correct. Before I ask her about what she ate or drank this morning, I'm gonna ask her about the LOC. Actually, LOC. She seems alert and responsive because she's answering my questions. And time in. So, Sienna, can you tell me your full name?
Sienna Randall.
And do you know where you are right now?
I'm at the clinic.
Okay. And do you know what month it is today?
It's March.
Okay. So she seems oriented ×3. She didn't tell me the name of the clinic, but she knows that she's at a clinic. And so then moving on to ins, time in. So Sienna, you said that you drank 2 glasses of water this morning. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you eat something yesterday or today?
Yeah, I had a lot of food last night.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And were you able to keep it down? Like, did you have a bowel movement?
I had bowel movement last night and then puked today.
Okay, so you vomited it today?
Yeah.
Okay, so you purged by vomiting?
And yeah, I had some like Metamucil, like, and then helped me like food yesterday. So like, yeah,
Okay.
I ate a lot of food yesterday.
Okay, and do you feel like after you vomit or you have a bowel movement, does that make you feel better?
Yeah, like when I have lots of food, then like I feel shitty after, so I need to get it out.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then
and I had water too. Like water's good for you.
Right, and did you go to the bathroom? Did you pee it out as well?
I peed a little bit at the clinic today. It was just a little bit.
And how was can you describe a little bit about the pee, like the color of it and the consistency?
It was dark. Yeah, it was just dark.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you peed just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And did it smell or anything? Did it have a bad odor?
No.
No? Okay. That's good. Sienna, and you said you came in with your mom.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you have any trouble getting here?
No, my mom drove me here. It was fine.
So we're completely safe when you got here. Now
Mm-hmm.
you're fine because you're with your mom. Feel safe?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Time out. I'm going to be talking to her about the heads assessment now. So before I begin with its assessment time in. Mrs. Randall, I know that you have brought in your daughter and you would want to stay with her, but just would like to ask your daughter if she is completely comfortable and is okay with you being here. So Sienna, are you completely okay with your mom being here? Because I'm going to be asking you a few more questions.
I'm okay, but like, it's okay. Mom, do you mind just stepping out for a bit, and then you can come back later?
And then you can be Mrs. Sienna. So.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave her here. I'll come back after.
Okay, so time out. So Mrs. Randall said that she is going to step out and let me talk to Sienna for a quick moment. So Sienna, because your mom has stepped out, I would just like to inform you that anything that I ask you moving on will be confidential, and just would like to get your consent if I'm allowed to ask you a few questions. And it might be personal. Some of the few questions might sound a little bit personal, but is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And then if you ever have thoughts of harming yourself or others, that is just something that I would be obligated to talk to my team and people. As healthcare professionals, we are obligated to do that. So just to let you know.
All right.
And everything else will be confidential. And I'll talk a little bit more about that later on. So, how is everything? How is everything at home with you?
It's good. I live with my mom, and like, home is home, but like, I really focus on school.
Okay. So, how is your relationship with your mom or your family?
My mom, it's good. Like, I just live with my mom, and like, she really tries to motivate me. She wants me to do my best at school, and like,
okay.
Of course, I want to do my best too. I want to like get a good job in the future. I'm in grade 12, and like, yeah, I'm doing really good in school. I get like all A's, so I'm happy.
Well, that's good to know that you were focusing on your future goals and you want to graduate school and just be strong academically. So you said that you see something bright in your future. What do you have planned for the future?
I'm not sure. I really like math, so like maybe like accounting or something.
Okay. And then everyone in your house is supportive of that?
Yeah, like my mom just wants me to do like good in school and like be the best I can be.
That's good. Okay. And so and so you said that you were doing really well in school. How are your grades like? You said you get straight A's, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And so you plan on like staying in school until you graduate?
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to stay in school. I don't want to work.
Okay. You said that you don't want to work. Is that something
like
because
I don't want to have a job right now because I just want to be focused on school.
Okay. And do you have any peers or anyone that helps you study, or do you form like study groups, or do you like to hang out with your friends sometimes?
No, I don't study. Like, I just have like one friend, but like I'm not too close with her. I feel like I just want to focus on my schoolwork and like basketball and like exercise and like.
Okay. So is that something that you're interested in, like basketball and exercise? Are those
my
like
favorite?
Okay. So that's just something you do, to be active and be.
Yeah, it helps me like de-stress and like basketball's fun and like.
So would you say that basketball is something that you use to cope with stress?
I guess so. I'm like,
okay.
Yeah, it just makes me happy and like it.
Okay.
I feel like I work out when I play ball.
Okay, so when you feel like you're stressed from school or anything like that, you feel like basketball is like the perfect thing for you to get rid of that stress. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And how about any other hobbies, like other than basketball? Do you do anything else to sort of like help you cope, or just for fun?
No.
No. Okay. Um, okay, so you said that basketball and school. Okay, so you said that basketball is something that you like to do in your spare time. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And um, how do you feel when you're playing basketball?
I feel good. I feel good. It's just like it gives me a little. It gives me a rush, kind of, and like I just feel like yeah, like my mind feels good, clear, and like I feel like I'm really good at basketball.
And
And
how about like staying energetic and stuff? Do you feel energized before you play and after you play?
no, like
So before, during, and after?
I feel very good after. I feel a bit tired, but I feel relaxed. And before, I feel stressed out and like yeah, stressed out. And then
Okay.
when I
Do you
play,
feel like you get enough energy from your food or anything that you drink during basketball and after you play? Feel like you have enough energy left?
yeah, I like to like yeah after school. I like to play a lot after school and at lunch, and like I love to eat food. Like I love pizza and like sandwiches and like every other food, and like I eat and then I play ball after. And
Okay.
yeah, like
Okay.
I eat lots of food.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You eat lots of food. So
Mm-hmm.
what kind of food do you like to eat?
I like to eat like pizza and like chips and cookies and like
Okay.
a bunch of snacks and like yeah, I really love fries and burgers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then do you feel like you're getting enough nutrients from that kind of food?
Well, yeah, there's like lettuce and tomatoes in my burgers, and like chicken is good, and like
Okay.
yeah, it's protein, and like yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like I just can't stop eating when I start eating, and like
Right.
yeah, like I play basketball. It helps me.
Now,
So
it helps.
And then yeah, I just feel like really guilty after, and then I
Okay.
have to get it out of my body.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you feel like
I don't want to get fat, so I have to get it out.
so you feel like after you eat, you want to get it out. So in a form to like cope with that,
Mm-hmm.
you try to vomit it out, or you want to just get rid of that food right away.
Yeah, I use like different things.
Mhm.
Like vomit it, and then yeah, mix like that thing with my water, and I
Okay.
think it helps me.
So, just something that I would like to educate on is that when you are taking those nutrients
Mhm.
in, it's important first of all to have a healthy, balanced lifestyle. So
Mm-hmm.
making sure that you're eating like green vegetables, carrots and like sweet potatoes and all that kind of like healthy food,
Mm-hmm.
and making sure that you're keeping it down as well. So
Mm-hmm.
try not to purge because when you purge in any form of way, so when you're like exercising, you sweat it out. When you're purging, you vomit it out, and when you avoid, so when you go to the bathroom, you pee it out. So
Mm-hmm.
those are like three ways you can excrete that from your body, and whereas your body needs those nutrients. So
Mm-hmm.
making sure that you're not excessively exercising or excessively purging at all,
Mm-hmm.
so that you're able to keep those nutrients down, and because that can lead to like electrolyte imbalance,
Mm-hmm.
which I wanted to talk about.
It's hard not to purge because like in my school, like I don't know, there's not like all the people that are like popular and stuff, and like not that I care, like I just like play basketball and stuff. Like they like make fun of people who are a bit bigger, and like they don't like I don't know. I guess you have to look a certain kind of way. Like I'm 17, and like.
Yeah, so usually people, I know this is something that someone might have, people might have told you, but it's really important to be self-aware of how you stay healthy, because staying healthy will bring your body weight back
Mm-hmm.
up. You are losing body weight, and people might have like misconceptions or um, different ideas about how you look, but you need to know what is healthy for you,
Mm-hmm.
and just staying hydrated and just keeping a healthy lifestyle will help you get there.
It's like
So
really a big deal. Like I drink lots of water, like 8 glasses a day. I work out. I play
yeah,
basketball, and like I
yeah,
eat a lot of food. Like
yeah.
I don't know what's
So
the word. Like I don't
so
know.
when you so I understand that you're saying that you eat lots of food, but then when you're eating it, you also need to keep it down because when you're purging in all sorts of ways, your body is getting depleted of those nutrients as well.
Mm-hmm.
So those nutrients need to stay absorbed in your body for you to stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it brings me to talking about the lab work. So the lab work did come back, and we see that you have low potassium, sodium, hemoglobin, and BUN. So that is something that's called blood urea nitrogen. So low potassium is which is also called hypokalemia. That can cause your heart to start racing, and you can have when you feel like your heart is racing, you might have a low blood pressure, and you might feel like you're having difficulty breathing. That is just something that tells us that your body might go in shock, and you might start feeling dizzy. And when you feel like you're seeing those symptoms, make sure you come back to a clinic, or if you are not physically feeling well, you call 911. That is something that's really important. And so when your sodium levels are low, means that there's not enough blood flow that's going to your kidneys, meaning you might not have any urine, or you might have really low urine. And that is also something that is a trigger, and that's a red flag. If you see that you have no urine output, you need to make sure you're seeing those symptoms and you're contacting us, or I can give you a phone number or a nurse's line or something that you can call right away to reach out for help. And also your hemoglobin level is also low, which can mean that you have anemia. So you need to take enough iron in your food. So again, like just eating food that is like green vegetables, eating food that is rich in iron. I can give you a few links. Have you ever been reached out by anyone or been given any like counseling services or any resources that you can use just to keep your diet healthy?
Yeah, they gave me a bunch before, but it's just like I don't know. I got like counseling services. I don't want to go to counseling and talk to people.
Right.
When like I don't know. I guess I really want to stop. Like I know I've been told a lot, but like
Speak louder.
I feel like maybe a dietitian.
Okay, so I can refer you to a dietitian for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And because you're in grade 12, are you that you're like into social media and stuff, I can send you a few links if that helps.
Yeah, I guess like on like Instagram and stuff, and like yeah.
Okay, so I can refer you to a dietitian for sure. I can give you their contact number, and I can send you a few links that might help you. Just educate you on the signs and symptoms that you should be noticing in a condition like yours. Okay, so moving on. Do you recreationally take any sort of like substances or any kind of drugs?
No,
Sometimes.
I never have.
Okay. And how about like your friends and stuff? Are they involved in any sort of like substances? Do they smoke or marijuana?
No, I just have a friend. I'm not really close with. I don't know what she does, but like I guess like people go to parties, do that stuff, but yeah,
Okay.
I don't. I just like to eat food.
So you like to go to parties, but you don't. You're not into like alcohol.
No, I never go to parties.
You don't go to parties.
Yeah, I just like to be by myself.
Okay, that's good. And how about like, do you have a partner?
No, I used to, but like just for a bit, but like yeah, it didn't work out.
Okay. And then, did you feel like you were you sexually active during that time?
No, it's like I don't know. I am really skinny. I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable doing that.
Okay, all right, that's your periods? Like, when was the last time you got your periods?
I got it like 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is also something that is that's something that you should watch out for.
Yeah.
If you see that you're not having consistent periods,
Yeah.
making sure that you're eating a balanced diet
Okay.
and trying not to purge because your body doesn't have enough blood for it to be excreted out, and our hormones are something. So in females, we have estrogen that is secreted during our periods, and we need to make sure that our hormones are in balance. And because of that, we need to make sure that we have enough blood in our system. For it to happen, we need to stay hydrated. And the best thing that you can do to stay hydrated is something that I already told you about. So just drinking enough fluids, eating a healthy diet, and just not purging and not excessively exercising. Okay, and so like I mentioned before, this might be a little personal, but I need to ask you this question. It will stay confidential between us unless you have thoughts of harming yourself or others. So which brings me to the question: have you ever thought of like harming yourself, or ever felt like you don't want to live anymore?
I feel like, I don't know, after like last year in grade 11, it was kind of bad. Like
Speak up.
in like last year in like grade 11, I felt like it was really bad. I feel like I eat a lot more than I do now, like all the time, and I just feel like I look really bad, and like I lost a lot of weight. I feel better now, but like I know it's not good. And yeah, I just thought like it would be better just to not live if I look that way.
So you said that happened last year.
Yeah.
Did that thought of just keep eating and just not taking care of yourself, did that thought ever reoccur?
No, it was just last year. Like,
Okay. And were you thinking of how you were going to harm yourself in that way?
No, I've never had a like plan, but I just thought that it'd be better for me not to live if I look like that, like if I was too fat.
So it was just a thought, like you didn't have an action or a plan for it.
No.
Okay. And do you ever feel like sometimes recently, or do you feel like you want to harm yourself today, or recently have you felt like that?
No, but I don't want to feel like that again. I guess I'm scared if I feel that way again. I just don't want to like, I don't know what to do if I do.
And so just generally, how are you feeling today then? Like, are you happy, sad?
And I just feel like really tired. I don't feel happy or sad. I just feel tired.
Tired?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're like having a mix of emotions, and at this point, like you
I guess
are happy or sad.
like I guess I need to like I just need to stop purging. I guess I don't have much nutrients, right? And like, I just need to like get my health on check, I guess. And like so I'm not tired, so I can be happy, like feel happy when I play basketball.
Okay.
But I guess like
so you realize that your purging habits are not something that you want to continue on with?
No, I always
and that
like, I know it wasn't healthy. Like I want to stop.
Okay. So you realize that you would like to stop, and that basketball does make you feel better. So I would say that if it's something that helps you cope with the environment or stress around you and makes you feel good and makes you feel happy, it's something that you should continue on, but making sure that you're doing it in moderation again. So I'm really glad that you were able to recognize all the things that you need to fix or work towards in your diet or lifestyle, and that will help you achieve your goals as well.
Okay.
So thank you for talking to me.
Yeah.
And just right before you go, again, this is not something that you are obligated to do, but just for our sake and purposes, we would like to check your weight. I know you came in yesterday and that you didn't feel like getting your weight checked, but you don't have to see what your weight is. I don't have to tell you what it is. And even when you step on the scale, you don't have to look down and see what your weight is. But is it something that you would like to do? Like if I want to check your weight?
Not today. Maybe next time.
No. Okay, that's completely okay. When you come in next time, we can try one more time, and so we'll check that later on. So thank you for coming in today, and hope you're feeling better now. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I will. I'm gonna try not to purge, and that that it's really bad for me, and like I don't want to feel tired like this. And yeah, I feel like it was helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I'd like those links.
Yeah. So we can step outside, or we can call your mom back in if that's something that you would like. Okay. So I'm gonna go and check if your mom is still outside. Okay. Mrs. Randall, time out. Mrs. Randall came back in, and then so Mrs. Randall, me, and Sienna, we talked about a few things, and I said that I would provide her with a few links or resources that she might be able to use. So Sienna, I can send you those links sometime and refer you to a dietitian as well. So yeah, something that we can do. So thank you again for sitting and talking to me, answering my questions.